When I was in grade school, high school, I had a label put on me that I was dyslexic and that I was a really slow reader and that I couldn't write very well, like all of these labels that were put on me. And over a period of time, I think when I was a young teenager, I had someone who believed in me and who said, "Oh, you're going to be a really good writer." And I thought, that shows you how much they know, because clearly I don't know how to, like, now and I was holding on to that false label that had been given to me and put on me. And as it turns out, my whole adult life, I've been writing. I've been in journalism. I've produce. I've been a communications director. I've, now written a book that's coming out soon. It's like everything that I've done in my professional, all the different careers that I've had have been focused around writing well and speaking well. And it's just really interesting how a label that's put on us when we're young can be carried forward. And even until just recently, I was still carrying that belief of being dyslexic and reading slowly. My husband actually got this really thick book recently, and I said, "How many pages is that?" It was like, I don't know, 700 or 900 or something. And I thought I would never read a book like just looking at that book is daunting to me. And then I realized why I was accepting that because I was still holding on to that belief that I'm a slow reader or that I can't or that that's hard for me. And we have this thing called this Choice Matters community where this group of people we do a deep dive on these spiritual laws, which is really wonderful. And if you're interested in that, just let me know and we can get you hooked up. But there was a share this morning that was so profound of someone who'd been labeled a lot of different things, and her offering to him was, well, what if you went into your closet and you have these labels that have been put on you on these shirts, but what if there are other shirts in your closet that you could also put on? And just opening thought to the infinite possibility of good, that to the idea that, oh, maybe that's not who I am. Maybe I don't need to accept those labels that have been put on me. Maybe there are other labels that are actually the truth of me that I can switch out. And then somebody else shared about going into our closet. It's like, I need to go into my closet and just like give away those things that I'm not wearing anymore. And I thought, oh my gosh, that is like so good. How many of us resist giving away the labels or giving away the clothes that we don't wear, thinking one day we might need to wear that again? Well, what would that translate into if it's a limiting label? Well, one day I might need that excuse to not do something because that label gives me the reason why I can't do it. It's like, ooh, so good. So we got to get rid of the label. Like, number one, recognize that the false labels aren't true and that there are as many and more infinite possibilities of good labels that we can accept about ourselves as made in the image and likeness of God that we have available that we can choose to put on and get rid of the false ones and not carry them forward, which I was doing for years. So I'm just like really grateful for any time these just ways of looking at it come more clearly to us. So go through your closet mentally, your mental closet, and chuck all those labels, chuck all those clothes that have labels on them that don't serve you, and just get rid of them. Like, and in fact, go put them in the burn pile. Don't put them in the giveaway pile. Put them in the burn pile because we don't want to give those labels to anybody else. Just burn them. And once they're gone, and they're not available for you to put on anymore. That's the thing. Like once we get rid of those labels and we recognize those aren't us, they're not there. We can't put them on anymore. They're gone and you're free. And so you get to live in that place of infinite possibility of good, which is that the truth of us in God. So anyway, so good. If you There's something I don't usually mention very much, but it's there and available. If the whole idea of spiritual intuition and the divine idea, and looking at this group that we had this morning, and just the divine, the angel thoughts that come to us, that are those inspired ideas that lift us out of the lie and give us that window into, oh, there's more available here. There's more good available here. Those inspired ideas, those spiritual intuitions are really wonderful things to be present to. And there's a free download available on my website, and it's at the bottom of the homepage. So if you just go to lisataylorcs.com, lisataylorcs.com, and just go to the bottom of the homepage, you can download that free guide to just kind of tuning into God's voice and hearing that spiritual intuition and, just having all the good available that is available to you. Infinite possibilities of good. All right. So much love. Talk to you soon. See you next time.